My man Diamond D.
Yeah, what's good?
I love it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the presence of an icon, a juggernaut. This man right here is not just an ill-ass DJ, MC, producer, visionary. He's a magnificent individual. He's a team player. Team play is what got a lot of us through in hip-hop.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't have done it alone. I think me and my partner, King Tech, is one of the longest-running duels in hip-hop history.
That's
Easily.
right.
Easily. Couldn't have done it alone.
Shout out to King Tech.
Shout out to King Tech. We had All City Productions, slew of individuals that rock. You remember this, D?
Yeah.
You know, slew of individuals that rock with us, but we always had team. I got team right here, Sway in the Morning, Have the Beat, Tracy G, so on and so forth. This man is also an awesome team player. Shout out to D.I.T.C, digging in the crates crew.
Yeah.
He's produced for some of your favorite artists. Right there, he just brought KRS-One back to the forefront. Legendary juggernaut as it is to be said. Showbiz and AG. Come on, Fat
Lord
Joe.
Finesse.
Lord Finesse. The whole crew.
Shout out to Lord Finesse. Wow.
Lord Finesse. He came up here not too long ago. Finesse comes up here and, you know, does a set for us. And, and he's killing it. He got the Jersey thing he's doing,
He's
too.
just an overall good guy, though.
Yeah, overall. That's
just
right.
an overall good guy. You know, just the kind of type like you, you know, like Jazz, walk in the room, ain't looking for nothing, ain't looking for nobody, extremely humble. But when you sit down and blessed enough to have conversations with people like Lord Finesse and Jazz and Diamond D, you just realize the richness in their history. You realize the humility. You realize that pillar that they put in the game. It's beyond the bricks. It's pillars at this point. And Diamond, you definitely been a pillar. You know, just love to you, family, for real.
Diamond D is in the building, man.
All right.
Diamond D, man. You just now, the thing about you, D, what I noticed, because you hit me directly a lot, and you'll tell me, I got this single coming. I got this party coming. I got this album coming. The same way you would have done it in the 90s or the 2000s. Like, it's like you ain't got no food on your plate, bro. Like, you just always hungry. That's hard to sustain. Let's be honest. We all been in this for decades.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay hungry.
For real.
You know, how are you doing it? What's keeping you hungry?
I'm still passionate about this shit. You know what I mean? You know, that's basically it. But like you said, yeah, you know, sometimes I reach out to you directly. You know, I won't even ask my assistants to do it. I just hit you up directly, you know, if I got something cracking or whatever. But it's the passion that drives me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm competitive too, so.
What are your goals? Like, I know in the beginning, it's like, I want to have that gold record. I want to be on that world tour. I want to.
Done those things already.
Okay.
I just
You just heard that? You heard that, Jazz? You heard that? You heard that shit right there? Goddamn.
I did that already, Sway.
T-shirt.
Yeah, right?
You know, just to be consistent, keep putting out quality hip hop. You know, and I got the new Diam Piece 3 coming out. And I'm looking forward to that. It's dropping August 9th. August 9th.
August 9th?
Yeah, it'll be streaming. And it's just a continuation, but this will complete the trilogy.
The first one came out in 2014.
Correct.
Right? And then
the second one came out in 2019.
Yep, you came up here for that one.
That's
and this
right.
is, and you talked about the trilogy. This is the third one.
This is the third one right here.
Okay.
You know, I had like 29 tracks, so what I did was I said, you know, I'm not going to put out an album with 29 joints. I wouldn't listen to an album with 29 joints, so I'm going to chop it up into 3 parts. And this way, each album can breathe on its own and not just be overwhelmed. Because when you release, if you put out a project with that many songs, some songs are definitely going to get overlooked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I said, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to release it in 3 parts. You know what I mean? And I'm real excited about it. You know, that KRS-One joint is getting a lot of good feedback.
The Kings.
Yeah.
How did you get Chris? Did you just DM like you DM me? Or
Yeah.
is that all you did?
I shot him a joint, and 2 weeks later, he sent it back.
There it is.
Chris, if somebody was to ask you, they fell on the planet and knew nothing about the culture and said, who is KRS-One and why is he great? What makes him great? What would you say?
Consistency, longevity. You know, his stage shows, his lyrical content. You know, it's like he never fell off. You know, and Chris is that dude. You know, for the lyrical content, he's conscious. And like I said, his stage show. You know, his stage show, he always smashes.
Does a younger audience need to? I think they need to know who he is, but do they have to know who he is?
Of course.
Okay.
You know, the same way when I was coming up, you know, I knew about the Rock Hymns, you know, the Big Daddy Kanes, the people before me, Run DMC, and even before that, you know, the
Cold Crush, everybody.
Cold Crush, Fantastic Five. You know, I'm a fan of that. But you know, it's important for you to know your history. You know what I mean? So if you don't know your history, you're just out here, just like, you know, just waving in the sun. You know, so yeah, I think it's imperative for everybody, especially young artists, to, you know, just dig deep into your history. You know.
Jaz-O is hanging out with us too. We got Diamond D. We're talking about the new project, Diam Piece 3, released August 9th. The Kings is the new one featuring KRS-One, who Heather B has worked with.
Chris was my music mentor.
Yeah.
KRS-One ushered me into the game. Period. There's no doubt about it. There's no maybe. No, it was Chris. And what's interesting about the three of us, and add Chris too, I've spent so much time in D&D studio, you know, there with Chris, seeing Jazz. I would see everybody. That was the hub. But it leads me to this question, Diamond, about, you said something about passion. I think about those days back when I first started out with Chris, being in D&D studio. I was so passionate about hip hop. There probably wasn't a song that came on the radio that I couldn't recite every single verse. I knew every artist, every person who directed their video, the whole nine. And I found myself as the years went on, maybe it's the business, I'm not really sure, that it became less passionate and just more love. Like, I love hip hop. I'm less passionate about it these days. I find myself now very passionate about radio, about acting, about cooking even. You know, my passion has gone in different directions. Transitioned, absolutely. But how do you keep, and maybe this is just a straight up artist question, Diamond, but how did you keep your passion for it? And how do people keep their passion for it? Because with the years that you put in and the success, I marvel that you said the word passionate. I really do, because the passion is, you sometimes you lose it.
Nah, I still got it. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm a fan of the music. You know, I'm a part of the culture. You know, and like I said, I'm competitive. You know,
competitiveness, keeps you passionate.
You know, I want to shout out some of the other producers who put out. I don't even want to use the word compilation album. Just use the word project. My man Jake One, High Tech.
Jake One.
High Tech.
Static Selector, Pete Rock.
Static Pete,
Kid Capri. Come on, man.
Kid Capri.
Kid Capri album is banging.
Black Milk. It's a lot of us.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we do. You know, just pushing the culture forward.
Pushing the culture forward.
Definitely.
Diamond D is hanging out with us. These are legends. Jaz-O is hanging out with us. 888-742-3345. Jaz-O, you getting your questions ready for Diamond? All right, Tracy, go ahead. You got time. Tracy, go ahead.
No, I have unorthodox questions.
Go for it, Jazz.
Like, how the hell you been, brother? I miss you.
Yeah, man. Likewise, Jazz.
That's real.
That was different.
No doubt.
That's right.
No
I remember one time, for those who remember, it was a spot called Wetlands.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Right outside the Holland Tunnel.
Right there, right on the west side, just below Canal Street.
Right on Varick and Hudson.
And Jaz-O walked in there, you know, real unassuming, and he got on the mic and just killed that shit. I'll never forget that.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Always
that
low.
night.
That's right.
Yeah, ain't no, you know.
That's nothing.
Introvert.
Yeah.
You don't. Now, I appreciate you mentioning that too.
Hell yeah.
It's, you know, my way of living is like, you know, even if you go into a gunfight, like don't pull out yet. 'Cause if you pull out, then you gotta use it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But you might not have to use it, so don't pull out.
Okay.
Now I don't want people. You know, sometimes it's good. It's time. It's a time and a place for that.
Right.
You know, for the cameras and lights on you, and then the bottles start swirling around and all that stuff. But most of the time, I ain't with that. You know, I came to do a job. You know, and the same way, like Diamond said, you know, I'm competitive too.
And you still competitive, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You can't do it. You might as well quit, right?
Who are y'all competitive with?
Ourselves mostly.
Okay. Who else?
But-
Leastly.
Everybody else.
Everybody.
Nigga, what?
New
Everybody-
T-shirt. You
everybody who
Leasley, nigga. You's a Leasley, nigga.
You Leasley.
You Leasley. That's past beneath me and everything. You Leasley.
That shit is mad offensive.
You's a Leasley.
But you see how they hesitate in responding because it flowed so smoothly.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I knew exactly what she was saying.
Yeah.
Who are the producers of this era, Diamond, that you respect? You know, Metro Boomin's had a big year. It's a lot of, you know, younger producers that are making their mark in this era.
I fuck with Metro Boomin. I like Hit Boy.
Hit Boy.
Boy.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
shout
like
out
what he
to
did
Hit.
with Nas?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? That was cool.
King
to have-
Disease, right?
Right, King
Yeah.
Disease and the generations to come together
Bring it
and
together.
mesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was needed.
Uh-huh.
That was needed. So, you know, anybody, you know, I'm sample based still. You know, I like chopping up samples. I like rearranging, you know, and I like the fact that Hit Boy does incorporate samples, you know, in some of his musical outputs. So, yeah, he's definitely one of them.
Okay. Tracy? You know?
Yeah, I have another question, D. You know, when you've been in the game for so long, you are a lifelong mentor for a lot of your fans, right? And oftentimes it's fans that learn a lot from an artist, but have there been times where you've learned from a fan and they've put you onto game or they've given you a different perspective that perhaps has contributed to the maintenance of your passion?
I would say in respects to, I've had fans turn me on to like just different artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, yo, check out so and so. You know, he reminds me of such and such. You know, things of that nature. So yeah, in that respect, definitely.
Is there any artist that stands out that a fan puts you onto?
Yeah, it's an artist named Dylan out of Atlanta. You know, Dylan, he's real dope. Of course, we know about R.J. Payne.
R.J. Payne, he's on the album.
Yeah, he's on the album. I got him and Sky Zoo on the joint.
Bishop Lamont is on the album.
I got a joint with Torre and Bishop Lamont.
Right.
I got a joint with Lord Tariq and Source Money.
Oh, wow.
Agala,
No.
Royal Flush.
That's right.
Right.
I got my man Fat Man Scoop on there.
Okay.
Shout out to
know.
Flush, too.
Bone Crusher. And
You got a song called Sunshine.
Blue Sunshine,
Yeah.
with me, 38 Special, and EA Ski. Your man EA Ski.
My man E. Let's talk about EA Ski for
He
a
don't
second.
he don't get talked about a lot.
And he don't get talked about enough. Jaz-O.
Yes, sir.
EA Ski is a man who's been instrumental in architecting a West Coast sound as a
Yes.
whole, not just LA, not just the Bay. He's from Oakland. He and I grew up playing little league football and going to school, grade school together. The whole folks don't know that about me.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we grew up same neighborhood, right down the block. We played Pop Warner football, went to high school together. We used to play football and lunch the whole nine. That's my that's my brother.
Real for real.
We got to play that joint.
Yeah, we gonna play his song, the one he's on, and it's called Blue
Blue
Sunshine,
Sunshine, yeah.
featuring EA Ski and
38 Special.
Right.
And myself.
Shade 45.
Yeah.
When you write now, because I'm listening to your bars,
Right.
which people forget, like you were one of the first producers who rap dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Jazz?
Exactly.
It was a lot of producers who started rapping at a time when you, right?
A side thing.
It was a side thing, and they didn't rap dope.
Right. At the same level.
Yeah, or somebody else was writing their raps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do that over here.
Why not? People say that's okay now.
Right.
Nah.
I mean, you know, from a business perspective, it is.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, but I'm just from the culture and the cloth where if you don't write your own rhyme, you can't really call yourself an MC. And
Facts.
you know, it's just an unwritten rule, and it's been that way, you know, since the Furious Five was out here doing their thing. You know, but the other side of the coin is you have artists who have ghostwriters, and they've sold millions of records.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a preference thing. You know, it's nothing.
Is it a culture corporate thing? Culture says you have to write your own rhymes. Corporate says it don't matter.
No. I think the culture respects you more if you do.
Okay,
it's not a necessity.
Okay,
You know, you got people who write their own rhymes and can't move no units.
yeah,
That's facts.
Then you got people who use ghostwriters, and you know they sell tons of records. So you know it's up to the artist, whatever makes you comfortable. You know, if you got a team around you, and plus you gotta know your limitations.
Yeah.
You know, if my man next to me, if his pen game is better than yours, then bring him on the team. You know, and you know, cut him some of that publishing money.
Yep. And some people have ghostwriters and still write for others. They just like being more like collaborative. Are there any other rules when you first started off in this game that you took on, but then through the decades you kind of was like, you know what, I could edit that rule, I can bend that rule, I could see another side beyond ghostwriting?
You know, at one time I really wouldn't share samples.
Oh yeah, that was taboo.
Where I got some of my samples from. I'm not really on it like that no more. But hey, I'm from the era where DJs would cross out the names of the record.
Yeah,
Yep.
to hide the right.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tape,
So,
anything.
right.
To hide the label so you can't
Hide
see.
the label, hide the name of the song, and the
and
group.
might put it in a different album cover.
They even have a they have a setting in
Yeah,
Serato where it's called I think it's called AM mode after DJ AM, and you can enable that mode and it will hide all the track information while you're DJing. It'll do it for you.
Whoa.
And that's named after DJ.
Because
AM.
people would come behind DJs and look at their screens and try to figure out if he was playing some exclusive remix or something. They'd be like, "Ooh, you know, where'd you get that?" But now you can hide
Why they
it.
call it DJ AM though? You know,
I think he was the first.
Serato
I think he was the first to utilize it because he was like, you know, doing partnerships with Serato a lot when it first launched. So I think they just named it after him because he was using it.
Rest in power to DJ AM.
Facts.
Jaz-O, how has your writing changed? Like your style or your approach to writing?
I mean, it kind of changed a little bit with technology.
You using Chat GPT?
Oh,
Jaz-O is you what?
you hurt my feelings just.
Jaz-O rap.
Right. Nah, but you know, with technology, I mean, whereas you in the studio is much more convenient. You know, if you catch some lines that you want to hold on to, and you in the middle of something else, you know, I jot a whole lot of lines in my phone. You know, and I actually have like an actual document space where I just put all my one-liners or two-liners and stuff like that. When I go in the studio, I'm like, yeah, this is fitting with that. This is fitting with that, you know, or if I'm creating, because I still make beats too, creating something at home. But as far as to hit on what Diamond D said, like, it was a cardinal sin for somebody else to write your rhymes, because it wasn't even about the music business then. It was about MCing. You know, and MCing meant the club or the street. So it was a cardinal sin. It was like you were cheating. Like you couldn't
100%.
cheat no higher than that. So on that level, like it's all the same. Like I've had a couple of people approach me. It's like, yeah, you know, you still got a voice. I know somebody and they write rhymes. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you what I told them. Actually, I was like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face. You know, I didn't, you know, because I'm like, yo, you ain't respecting who I am. Like for a second, like, like, you know, but I get it, because you know they look at it like, you know, everybody gets older and you know maybe you can't do this or get around the same. But I could say one thing, and everybody in here will agree with me, is that our age or generation of hip hop, we are the most youthful, energetic people in the world. Like we stay young up here, and in turn with our bodies.
Yup, the
way
swag.
longer. Yeah, everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Everything.
That's
You agree?
facts.
Anybody disagree? Yanni Light?
I say that every
I know
day.
you're 21, but you know, no, you don't disagree with that.
And
'Cause-
and when you even look at it, like you look at all of these newer rappers' names, they're all named after older
Derivatives
rappers.
of something else. The older rappers.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. What do you mean? Like,
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
oh, y'all, okay. All right.
No,
All right. That's
You know what? That's not gonna make the video.
But it's a derivative of what he's talking about, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
And it's not a diss.
no, it ain't a diss.
Yeah.
I wanted an example. Where's your phone at? Diamond, I hope you don't mind this. I just don't get to see Jaz-O a lot. Where your phone at?
You said my phone?
Your
yeah,
phone.
with the one-liners.
I feel like you heard me.
Oh,
You just said it.
my phone?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right here, and it's going to stay right here.
No, come on. You can't like reveal one of those one-liners?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. What you thought was going to happen? You got to PayPal me something?
Sway is gone today. Happy anniversary, Sway.
While he looking up that phone, man, we got Ivan on the line from Florida. Go ahead, Ivan.
Ivan.
What up,
fam?
Ivan?
How you doing?
How you
doing
doing?
good.
How
What's
you
up,
doing?
family?
Bro.
Say happy
Hey,
anniversary to the
that-
show.
It's 13-year anniversary
Happy
today.
anniversary. Love
Yes.
you guys.
Thank you.
And happy birthday to Mama Sway, too.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
So, Diamond D, man, the first time I heard him was on Jibo the Pro and Double R mixtape, man. It was a song called Fuck What You Heard.
Fuck what you heard. Yeah.
And
Means it .x.
Yeah.
since then I was, till now, you are played. I'm nervous right now. Like,
Aw, deep breath, boo.
It's all right.
you are, living in New York, you're like my soundtrack growing up, 15 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I follow you digging the crates, and then you did Word is Born.
Yeah, for House of Pain.
Yeah, for us to paint the remix, man. And then the little, they say, don't sleep, I got the 9 on my waist.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
that.
So I big up to you, man. And I wanted to know if this new album, are you collaborating with any like Craig G or anybody else on the old school?
You know what? I do have a drink with Craig G, actually. I do. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check you out, man.
All right, man.
So I wanted to thank you, and I keep you on my rotation on my playlist,
That's dope.
since then, and I'm a fan, man. Thanks.
All right. No doubt.
And make sure you get the new song, The Kings, okay? You're going to be happy, Ivan. You're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
Jay is in Georgia.
J-A-Y.
Jay and Charlie called yesterday.
Oh, yeah, in the
Yes.
car. They were in the car,
They
right?
were in the car, and,
Yep.
and they said, Jay, what did y'all say to us? What did y'all say? Can we play who?
Diamond D.
This was yesterday. And I said, what? Diamond D coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
we'll
sure
do even
did.
better.
What's good? What's good?
There you go, Jay. Say what up to Diamond D.
Hey D, how are you?
I'm good, Jay. How you doing today?
That's beautiful.
I'm doing good. Good to hear you on the airwaves,
All
brother.
right.
I was just calling in to say hello. We was just talking yesterday, and I mentioned that we had some history from way back in Georgia, and Sway was like, "Well, you need to call tomorrow to say hello." So that's what I did.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right.
Now, that's it.
Hey, Jay, tell Charlie we said peace. I like when that kind of thing happens
Yeah.
and it comes full circle. You didn't have not one question for him, though. That was,
I thought she was going to tell the story.
The Georgia connection.
Well, what was the Georgia connection,
Yeah.
Jay? Uh-oh.
Okay, Diamond first came to Georgia on a promotional tour, and I was in college in Georgia, and I met him on Spelman's campus, but I went to Clark Atlanta. So from there, I guess I just surprised him that a girl with a Southern accent had bought his music, and from there we just developed a friendship, and I've been Diamond D screaming and yelling for 30 years now?
That's dope.
That's amazing.
That's love.
I remember that tour. That was the Mercury College tour.
Uh-huh.
Me, Nefertiti.
Shout out to Nefertiti. Wow.
Your man Dougie D.
Uh-huh.
And Yak Fu Front.
Yak Food Front. These all groups. Yeah, that was a great.
Wow,
had a
that's
good run.
crazy.
Wow. That's crazy. Jay, I'm glad this was a full circle moment. Thank you for calling in. You're a citizen,
A Sway
Jay.
in the morning.
Okay, Jaz-O said that he jots down one-liners in his phone.
Sometimes two-liners.
Okay, and this is like one of the most prolific writers hip-hop has ever seen.
Absolutely.
I just wondering, can we hear like some of the...
I mean, it's just simple stuff that I saw. Like I got something like, a touchdown in more cities than Emmett.
Oh, Emmett Smith.
Yeah.
the running back. Touchdown. Or to the
more cities than him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Sway,
definitely a punchline.
Sway's a biter, so let's get ready to hear these next week.
I got more.
You got more? I can have it.
That was
All right.
free one.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna take it too.
That's cool.
Wow, Tracy.
And I
Surrounded by ops.
I got one. It's just stuff I be jotting.
Okay, let me hear what this one.
Never reproached by ghostwriters. Audacity looking at me like my head on fire.
Oh, the Ghost
Y'all
Rider.
get that?
Ghost Rider.
yes.
Oh my God.
But isn't for Audacity the app? Doesn't it have a fire logo? Or I'm making that up.
It's deep. It's too deep for
But
rap
it's
right
too
now.
deep for rap. I said it
Oh,
might
okay.
have that fire logo.
But
Kalani, you hear this?
But Audacity is where you cut audio.
Yeah.
So it actually. Am I?
Now do
correct?
one more. Don't put your phone up. Do one more. This is what you
Tracy
doing.
said,
Torch.
"Watch my breakdown."
Come on, man.
Somebody.
You got you by yourself, but you got it.
Because I use Audacity. I cut a lot of audio for the show for Audacity.
Yeah,
Oh,
Trace.
Audacity. The pro. Okay, I thought you was.
The hell?
I was using the word Audacity.
Yeah.
Right, it's called a double
after this is no
entendre.
more. 'cause
Okay.
It's one of my.
It's one of your gems. Okay. All right.
Sway really gonna murder this one.
Man.
I'm the light. I stay lit. Gear fully equipped. Still hammering chicks. I'm too legit to quit.
Nice. Still hammering chicks.
That's for you, Sway. Oakland.
Oakland.
I like that, man. Get that man a round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Yo, DB, throw a beat on. See if Jaz-O get fired up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, Jazz, man. Turn that up in his headphones. Jazz, what do you think, Jazz? What do you think? You don't know. See what it feel like, man. Come on.
I'm gonna reach way back. I'm not giving up no more
Turn
new
this
shit.
mic up. Turn this mic up too. Okay,
Let me see something. Let me see how far I get. Yo, I sport the crosswind often. Gift the gab, have Mormons, support abortion. Fuck love, you can hug the floor for my portion. Calico coffin, catchy nigga like James Lofton. Savvy nigga toss bras beyond exhaustion. Make the cake, fling the frosting. Way more spin, feel the north wind. Jaz-O, nah.
We was locked in.
What you do, man?
That's my style, man. Keep you wanting.
Give me one. D, you gonna bless me today, man? Is it possible? What? Oh, thank you. Shit. Let me see, man. Come on, let's wake up show shit right here, man. This is you. This might well Tech might as well be right there with Heather right now, man.
King Tech.
Yeah. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Right here.
Me too.
You know this beat right here. Sway in the morning. Have the beat. Tracy G, Jaz-O, Diamond D.
This beat is crazy.
I know where I want to go.
You got some? D.I.T.C.
Let's take it back to this. The game used to excite me. To find inspiration now is unlikely. Monkey see, monkey do is unlike me. I'm a vet, I just do it like Nike. Looking spiffy at all times, you know me. Low key, oyster perpetual, rollie. At the Trump sipping OJ and Stoli. The flow is effortless and easy like Mo B. Like Mo D, I'm treacherous when I'm spitting. And you haters catch a fit when I'm shitting. Running through a few pounds out in Britain. Squizzy, I keep the thick chicks smitten. The animal on the boards and the beats. Plus I got a few broads in the street. That spit game and come aboard when I speak. Tell a lie, put the board on their beaks. So you could call me prime time like Sanders. I keep a few birds in the buckets like Sanders. Me and the team all stand like commanders. Tell a bitch what to do like Ann Landis. It's all real, you should know from the get-go. I get love, get respect, I get dough. Niggas jump on the deals when your shit blow. Turn around and gas you up like sicko.
Hey.
Cut the grass so I see these snakes. I already know firsthand how much guap a hot CD makes. Preach on like TD Jakes and come down with the hand of God when I see these fakes. So I don't walk around grinning. Spend half my life walking around sinning. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that.
I like that. Come on, baby, what you talking about? We got two lions up in here. Beyond hyenas,
Lion
but they
like-
rapping like hyenas. They eating all your Well, let me rephrase how I was gonna say that.
Oh my gosh, I saw sway. Oh my gosh, I saw sway. Oh my gosh, I saw sway.
Hey, easy.
I told you.
That was I didn't even say nothing, y'all.
That was a pinky toe moment.
It was a pre-pause right there.
No doubt.
I know Jaz-O in the room. You know they paused. He been pausing. You know.
He hasn't paused once.
Yeah.
You still pause though?
Nah, I never really got involved with that. You know, and I thought about that like a lot of times. I was like, why don't people just think before they say something? You know what I'm saying? See how you just did? See how you thought about it.
Right.
It was coming out, but you thought about it, and
Right.
you was like, nah, don't say that.
But Jazz, I barely caught it though, cause I was on my way of saying it, and then something in my mind clicked. Don't say it.
It's the excitement of the moment, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, Diamond D spitting them bars.
Well, weren't they fire?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Diamond D. There's not another producer / rapper iller, in my opinion. Like you was the first to make it. You up the bar. You made producers rap better.
Appreciate that, my dude.
Man, come on. Give it up for Diamond D, man. Diam Piece 3 coming out August 9th.
Nice.
Give it up for Jaz-O. Man, just can't go. D, he just hit me to hang out.
That was the
He was in
spirit,
town.
though. That was the
That's
spirit.
what was popping,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Power of 13.
That was the spirit.
And then I put him to work, man. I got him co-hosting, interviewed him, got him
Work.
emceeing.
Breaking down numerology.
That's my brother right there. Come on.
Robbed me for a couple of one-liners.
Yeah, it took a couple, I'm about to go write a verse with his bars.
Ain't that something?
Man, and take my credit.
That
Anyway,
that
okay.
Highway robbery.
Y'all
Yup.
never worked together?
Unfortunately, nah. But yet, like you said, yeah, that's a good way to put it. You
Not
know,
yet.
but
Not yet.
we've crossed paths so many times.
Yeah.
You know, D&D. You know,
Yep.
Heather talks about it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. But I had a question for you, Diamond D. So as far as like me, I can't get away from the MPC, whether it's the Renaissance, or One, or the X. You know, what's your weapon of choice? And has it changed over the years?
You know, I still like the MPCs too. You know, Team Akai. You know, I started off on the MPC 62. You know, and shit, that was like early 90s.
What year was that?
You know what I mean?
Like what year was that?
1962, my nigga.
Yeah. MPC
Lee,
62.
I should have one pad on it.
Yo,
Come on,
that
y'all.
shit dropped. That was like the main joint to have, believe it
Yeah.
or not.
You had it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like now, I'm on the MPC X. I
Okay.
use that, and I midied up with the motif.
Okay.
XF7.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I just been rocking with those joints. The KRS-One joint we played earlier, the joint with me, EA-Ski, and Special, I made all of them joints on there, but you can't really tell, like, you know, what I'm using. You know, so it's just a comfort zone for me.
Right. That's a sign of a great producer. It doesn't matter the apparatus, you know, what comes out as far as creative, you know, creative wise, it comes from the person, not the
It's never the machine.
level of the exactly.
Everybody in here know people with mad equipment and they joints just ain't hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
true.
So it's never the equipment.
Right.
You know, it's always the individual.
That's the dude that come on court on the basketball court with the knee pads, the elbow pads, and all that shit.
Get out.
And he's garbage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But he looked the part.
Right.
You know?
He looked the best though
Right.
at spilling that garbage.
Right. Go back to the crib and throw water on himself. Like, yeah, I was in court.
And that's the trouble with social media now. Is you can gain a lot of attention just from looking the part.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tracy, I like how she rounded that up.
Right.
Listen, gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for coming by. I hope you enjoyed your time here this morning, D.
Oh yeah,
Always, man. It's always just a good energy, man. Good conversation, great. You guys are wealthy to me. You are wealthy. You are more wealthy than Bezos or whoever all these other so-called billionaires are. Their money mean nothing to the people,
Nothing.
but your wisdom and knowledge means everything. This is food. This is nourishment. It's inspiration. It's motivation when I see y'all. I've been looking at y'all for decades, and man, we look good. Give us a round of applause. We still here, doing in bed, talking about what we love on our 13th anniversary of Sway in the Morning.